Guys, welcome to your training video. Today we're just going to get you familiar with the tractor, the controls, and walk-arounds and little routines that we do before we head out. Alright guys, so before we head out, we're going to do a little tour and just make sure everything is safe and secure. Little things like the shovel, making sure that it's nice on the straps, bolts, making sure that nothing comes out of the eye. If it does, ask someone, we'll take a look at it. Just making sure everything visually looks okay, and we can hop in the tractor. Alright guys, so before we start the tractor, we just want to get comfortable. Everything from the steering wheel, the back of the seat, which moves forward and backwards, and same thing, there's a lever right here that goes forward and backwards, right here. As well, for your seat to go up and down, you have this button right here. What you do is if you press on it, it will increase the air. And if you release it, it will release the air. Now we're ready to start the tractor. We're gonna put the key in, go halfway. We have to wait for the glow plug to go away. Once it does, we're ready. So in order to get more comfortable with the tractor, knowledge is key. You're gonna need to wanna know what everything on the panel here is for. Everything from here, the throttle, the four-wheel drive, and the windshield wiper and washer. Over here we have our four-wheel drive system. Right now there's an arrow crossing it out, therefore it's not in four-wheel drive. Now it's in four-wheel drive. We always operate and blow snow on four-wheel drive. The only time that we're not on four-wheel drive is when we drive long distances on asphalt. As a reminder, always be parked and stationary when engaging the four-wheel drive, but don't force it. Here, the windshield wipers. On, increase speed. Push, release the windshield washer fluid. So on this side here, you have your lights. You have your low beam, your high beam, you have your four-ways, and you have your turn signals. When you operate and drive, always have your four-ways on. Over here, this is your throttle. Increase, decrease. When you're driving, you're going to want to keep it at low because you have your auto link pedal here that we'll get to in a minute. Over here, you have your gears. C being the fastest, B is the one we operate on, neutral, and very low gear, which usually we'd use, but it's for very, very heavy snow. Over here, we have our parking brake. Pretty straightforward, pull, push, down. Same thing, up, lock it. Parking brake. Always release it when you're traveling and when you're operating. Only use it when you're parked and when a client comes close and shut off the engine. Over here, we have your heating and cooling system. This is the fans. Turn on the AC and the temperature you want to set it at. You have your vents. You can use them to defrost your rear and front window. You can also put the middle ones a little bit towards you depending on the temperature. Over here we have the radio system. It's also Bluetooth. There's a compartment in here which has the registration for the vehicle if ever you get pulled over. Over here's the bread and butter of the tractor. There's a lot going on, but once you get familiar with these, it's very simple. You got the 3-point hitch, which brings the blower up and down. You got these to control your chute. You got the PTO button. You got this, which we'll deep dive into later. So you're gonna see in some of the tractors, you don't have the lever, the knob, to go up and down. You're gonna have this thing right here, which is the same purpose. Again, bringing the blower up and bringing it down. Over here, you have the controls to shoot the snow. So over here, you're gonna have the rotation of the blower. And over here, you're gonna have the up and down of when you're shooting the snow. Over here, your lights in the rear, your rear windshield washer and wipers, and the top of the tractor light.
It's got you press it down, and then as a safety feature, you gotta press it down all the way, and then you'll see it's on by the light.
So you can see right now the link pedal is on. We're gonna take it off and show you a demonstration. Now the link pedal is off and the throttle is all the way down. You're gonna see that this is as much power as the tractor is going to give me. Not much. If I throttle up, I get more power. Now we're gonna put the link pedal on and show you. Now that the link pedal is on, the throttle's all the way down, and this is mainly for fuel consumption. So when you're driving, the more gas you give, the more power you're gonna get. Just like a car. So when you're driving with link pedal on and your throttle is all the way down, you wanna make sure that you wanna bring it up at around 1800 RPMs when clearing snow, or else you're gonna run the risk of clogging your chute or stalling the tractor.